Hi, my name is Severjan Parlapanov. I am an Ask expert for Schwarzkopf Professional in the Northeast. Today, I'm here to share with you guys a technique that comes from our Ask Essential Skills. The Ask Essential Skills are our foundational skills that help you achieve any of our essential looks collections. So we are going to be utilizing today, the sickle, which is a half moon crescent type of shape, and we're going to be doing a color melt. Okay, we have our lovely model Rachel here, and Rachel has pre-lined hair and some highlights in her hair. So what we're going to do essentially is we want to create a peekaboo type of highlight, a color melt in her hair with some violets and blue in there. So we are going to create this crescent shape that's going to peekaboo out from the top of her hair into the side by her ear. And we will show you how to create the sickle shape in just a moment. I'm going to create my crescent shape just a little bit back behind the hairline. So if she pulls her hair back, you'll see that color in there, but it'll also be covered by the existing color, which is these beautiful highlights that are in her hair. And so we're gonna go up probably about an inch behind the hairline, and we're gonna go in a backwards diagonal, a slight C shape to it, because you gotta think of a moon and a crescent moon when you're doing this shape. So there's a slight curve to it. Now, being curved creates lots of movement. Whenever you're working with curved lines, a curved section, with color or even with haircut, you're gonna get movement. So that's gonna be our first section. So it's like a little bit of a C section going towards the back up to about the ear. So I'm going to clip that away. We have Rachel here, and we have just created the sickle shape, or the crescent moon shape, and that's what the shape looks like. So this is what we are going to be coloring a different color to create like a peekaboo highlight effect, which is going to fall down here and over this color, and then this is going to fall over to that as well. And I also took out some of the hairline, so that can also fall over it, to creating that peekaboo effect. What I love about this technique is that it's just simple and it's got a lot of high impact. Okay, for the formulation of my color and what I'm going to be doing on the crescent shape of the sickle, we are going to be using our Igora Royale Pearl Essence, which is our pearl-like color, has a pearl-like reflection to it and tones to them. So we are going to be using the 9.5-29, which is a ash violet in the pearl essence. That right here is what we're going to be using in her hair. But I have it kind of 3 different versions of that same color. So we have the Igora Colorworks, which is our direct dye, Schwarzkopf's direct dye. And what I added was a blue and white. So you got some of these primary colors and secondary colors that can make up some of these colors when mixed with white. And we're using a little bit more of a pastel blue into the 9.5-29 Igora Pearl Essence. And what that's going to give me is a pastel, a little bit more of a bluer color, a bluer version of this color using the Colorworks. This is what I love about Colorworks, because it's a direct dye that you can actually use into our permanent hair color, our semi-permanent color, and also, yeah. So that's what it is. That's what Colorworks is so amazing and so different from any other direct dyes, is that the Igora Colorworks will give you the give you the ability to mix with other colors. So together, the Pearl Essence and the Colorworks is just a beautiful marriage and just a beautiful color result. We get much more vibrancy in it, and you'll be able to actually play with the tones a little bit more and be more creative with your pastel toners or your or any of your colors that you choose. So my first formula is my 9.5-29, and we got these really cool inserts here. You can see where it can tell me what color I'm using, what's in this bowl. So 9.5-29 with with the Igora Color Works blue and white. And that is with our Igora Royale Oil Developers 10 volume or 3%. And our next color is 9.5-29 Pearl Essence with equal parts of D-0. So I marked that one with D-0 because that's the same color with the diluter, with our Igora Royale diluter, which is going to dilute the intensity of the 9.5-29 because I want this to melt from a deeper tone into a more diluted version of that color. And then at the end, what I chose to do was use our 9.5-1 with D-0 diluter and also our 9.5-29 Pearl Essence tone. And that is that color here. And we are going to be now melting or applying the color to that great shape, the sickle or the crescent moon shape. Okay, now we are going to start applying the color. I have everything kind of neatly kind of sectioned off. The parts of the hair I'm not coloring, and this is going to be the part of the hair that I am coloring. So I'm going to take that section down, and we're going to be slicing out back-to-back slices with foil and applying this color melt. So you want to kind of work in finer sections because it's very important that you saturate the hair very well. So you'll see that I'm going to be working in smaller, more finer sections, making sure that I get the proper saturation of those colors in here. So that's my first section. I'm going to clip that away, and we're going to use foil to apply this color on. Grab our foil, we're going to fold that section down. We're going to use the first color, and we want to apply that right at the base. So this is going to be our first color, just like that, right at the base, because that's where we're going to be the deepest. All right, so then just going to kind of feather or apply that in kind of a feathered or zigzag or in a zigzag pattern, so it's not a straight line. We definitely don't want to create any straight lines because we want this color to melt. And then the next color, which is the mixture of the D-0 and the 9.5-29 in the Igora Royale Pearl Essence, with the Igora Royale 10 volume oil developer. So we're going to apply that right up to that section, and even kind of kissing and touching and mixing of those two shades together, so we get a nice melt. See, when those two colors are next to each other or on top of each other, that's what creates that melt. So now to really get a real good melt, I like to, instead of bringing the lighter color up into the section, I like to take the darker color and bring that down over the lighter color to create that color melt. And what that's going to give me is a much more nicer melt. So just going to apply that, just feather that in, and that's our second shade. And now at the ends, we're going to go with our lighter shade, which is our 9.5-1 mix, Igora Royale Pastel Cendre, with our 9.5-29 in the Pearl Essence. And we're going to apply that as well all the way through to her ends. Now her hair is a little bit longer, so I'm going to use another foil, keeping it nice and elongated. And I'm not really looking to fold this because I want this color to be, I don't want the bottom part to be mixed with the top part, basically. So if you're working with long hair and you're trying to create these melts, these color melts, it's important to really use a longer piece of foil and apply that color. And now I'm going to go back again with the color that was previously above that and just bring it down into that section so we have that melt. So the darker color goes over the lighter color to really melt that together. And that's our first section. And we're going to just lay some foil over that section, just like that. And we're going to work our way up the head. So I'm gonna do it one more time in regular speed for you guys, and we'll go in with a little bit of faster. Slice that across horizontal sections. Drop that down. And pin it back up. So I divide the hair, and she's got lots of hair, so I divide the hair in two sections in the back. We're going to spray again. Divide this in half. Spray the hair with the Osis Session Label Stronghold hairspray, which is a really nice working hairspray. Even though it's Stronghold, it's going to give me that real nice bounce and hold for that curl, but it will not get stiff or sticky in the hair at all. I can just comb right through it and it's totally fine, but it will give me the kind of hold I'm looking for to really set this. And so we're going to grab that section, and we're going to go with a little bit of a bigger iron, which is about an inch, inch and a quarter. And we're going to do the same thing and just twist and wrap the hair like that around the iron. Hold it for about 10 seconds and just make sure that hair gets heated. And then we're going to just drop it and just let it hang. We're not going to loosen that up or anything quite yet. Osis Magic is a gloss cream, kind of anti-frizz cream, and I absolutely love this product. It's great for finishing work. It's great to kind of just take care of some of these ends, you know, that just need a little bit extra shine and care, and just kind of give it some separation and really just high shine. So we have that. A little bit in my hand, work it in through my hands and in between my fingers too, because this way I can kind of work that in to her hair, giving it that nice gloss finish. Now you can see the color going from melting from a darker into a lighter into a almost gray silver tone in here, and it just looks beautiful. I absolutely love it. The technique was very fast and easy to do, but it's definitely a high impact. You know, it definitely shows it's there, but it's also peekaboo. It's just a lot of fun. So we'll just turn her around here so you guys can see the full end results. And the technical difficulties there. Here we go, so you can see the full results here of her hair. I'm gonna turn that camera just a little bit that way. And yeah, there it goes. That is our technique from the Ask Essential Skills. The sickle or the crescent shape that we did. We used the Pearlescence with Colorworks into Pearlescence with a little diluted version of the 9.5-29 in the middle part of her hair, and then a little bit of the 9.5-1 and D-0 and 9.5-29 for the ends to give it the silver kind of gray tone. And that's the finished look. I think she looks absolutely amazing. And just to kind of give it a little bit more finish with a little bit of the Session Label hairspray. We got some volume, we got some beautiful waves. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. Rachel enjoyed being a model. And we're out. Take care.